What is up, comrades, and welcome back to Doki Doki Storm. Yeah, I know it's been like 3 months. If you expect consistency around the Sentral channels, well, you came to the wrong fucking place, buddy. I hate to break the news to you. But we're back. We're back in the Bishmala Ala Ala Bar. Yes, I just had to reference the queer there just one more time. R.I.P. to Matthew Warren Martino. But anyways, we're back with more Doki Doki Storm. I think the last thing that happened the last time was, the argument happened. And then Yuri went, running back home, coping and seething. And, something about storms rising up within us. Yeah, no, you know, it's whatever it is, but let's jump right back into this now, shall we? Let's see if, the Yuri who sold the world, continues selling the world. Once in the privacy of my room, I allow the storm to hit me. That's like, bro, we're literally one sentence in, bro, and we're already having another storm reference. It's like, man, Tormuse, you really love using storms. I want to scream, but no sound comes out. I sink to my knees. The whole world falls away. No, I'm pretty sure it's still right there, Yuri. Ah! It did go away! Oh my gosh! Is this how Monica feels at the end of TDLC? Nothing exists except the horrible thoughts inside my head. Oh yeah, this is definitely Monica at the end of DDLC. One stands out above all others. I hate my breasts! What?
And by the
Says nobody ever. Out of all the things you could have picked about yourself, that's the one, bro. Amazing. They're so big and ugly and shameful. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people out there who would say the exact opposite. Besides the big part. Everything about my body is awkward and clumsy and hideous like some kind of human train wreck. I look like those, fucking, walkers from Left 4 Dead, bro. The fucking boomers. Like those things. I hate myself. I hate myself. It's like, you know, actually, you know what a more apt comparison is? The fucking spinner from Left 4 Dead. That is me. I hate myself. Number 15. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yuri, no! You can't kill yourself now! You have to wait till the end! Come on, what are you doing? Ah! I just stabbed myself. I just stabbed myself in the chest. Oh, man. But we're not even like 5 minutes in and you were trying to fucking kill herself. I should have played this mod more, man. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have just stopped playing 2K and started playing this. There's blood running down the front of my uniform. Oh no, bros. Panic, 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 panic. Panic, 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 panic. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Why would Yuri fucking stab herself? Is she stupid or something? Should I pull it out? Should I pull it out, she says. It's supposed to be bad to... Yeah. That would be bad. That would cause even more bleeding. You shouldn't do that. Should I call it ambulance? Yes! No, I'd never be able to explain. Fuck explaining it! Just go! They'd see all my scars. They'd lock me away somewhere. Okay, you got a fair point, but still! Panic, 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 panic. Okay. I have to focus as I'm currently bleeding out. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. I have to stop the bleeding. The knife will have to come out. No, never mind. Take back what I said. Yes, Yuri, you are stupid. The bathroom. I feel like fainting at the sight of my reflection. But I have to focus. I can do this. I can do this. I can do it! I'm gasping as I pull the knife out of my chest, but there's no knife. There's no knife there, Tormuse. What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? Blood starts coming out of the wound faster. Oh no, bros. There. I drop the knife and grab a hand towel, which I press to my chest as hard as I can, to my big, huge, ugly chest. I slowly slump to the floor against the wall. And no one hears a word they say as the memories. My thoughts continue racing as I sit there. Why did I do it? Why did I do it? Because no one hears. What was I thinking? No. Was I thinking? No. I just plunged it straight into myself. That's kind of cringe. I guess I wanted to punish my breasts for existing. What makes it funny is because I know. When did this come out? 2019? That's 5 years ago. Tormuse, he's 41, so he'd have been 36. It's just funny knowing that a 36-year-old man was writing all of this. Fucking comedy. What a stupid thought. What's wrong with my brain? A lot of things, Yuri. You know what? You know what? Fuck making you better. I can make you worse, Yuri. How about that? What's wrong with me? Why do these impulses come to me? Why can't I resist them? Because you're the Yuri who sold the world, obviously. But I can't think of that right now. I have to think of what I'm going to do. The knife wasn't in all the way. I don't think it reached my ribs. It was embedded into the tissue of my left breast. I don't think I hit anything vital. The amount of blood coming out is scaring me, though. I must have hit an artery. Are there any major arteries in the breast? My anatomy knowledge is failing me right now. I can't concentrate. I think the wound is going to need stitches. I have a sewing kit in my room, but I never done anything like this before. Number 14. Do I need special thread for that? I don't even know. I think it would need to be sterilized first at least. For that matter, I should make sure the wound is clean too. We don't want any dirty wounds. I look under the towel, which is now covered in blood. Oh, the horror. I think the bleeding is slowing, but I can't tell for sure. I'm going to have to undress to see it better. Oh, please, Tormuse. Don't. I slowly pull myself to my feet. I don't want this video taken down. And hastily remove my uniform. Ah, phew. It looks like the knife went in through my bra. I think I'm gonna have to take that. No! No! Actually, yes, but no! I feel like crying. I don't want to look at my chest balls. My hands are still slippery from the blood as I reach behind myself and fumble with the clasp. When I get it open, I force myself to look away from the mirror. When I wipe away the excess blood, I can see that the wound is smaller than I thought. The bleeding has slowed to a trickle. That's encouraging, I think. But there's only one way to find There's only one way I can think of to clean it. What the fuck was I saying? I open the medicine cabinet and pull out a bottle of rubbing alcohol. And then I guzzle the whole thing. I've used it on smaller cuts before, but I know this is going to sting a lot worse than usual. I start breathing faster again as I remove the cap. My hands shake as I hold the open bottle over myself and pour it all over myself. I angle myself so it will go inside the wound. I hesitate. Just do it. Get it over with. I need to do this. Number 13. Just do it! Make your dreams come true. I pour out the alcohol. Ah! Searing pain penetrates my whole body. I drop to the floor in agony. I bite down on my hand to stop myself from screaming any further. I taste blood. Whoa! Tears stream down my face. I hope the neighbors didn't hear. I hope the non-existent neighbors did not hear me. Whoa! Fucking crazy, bro. Honestly, this shit is actually fire, not gonna lie. I don't even know who fucking made it, but it looks good. I lie on the floor. I can't bring myself to move. All I can do is think about everything wrong with me, my ugly, ugly body. I'm so fucking fugly, bro. People always stare at my titties. My classmates make fun of me for them. It's like, they make fun of you because they all want to fuck you, obviously. Every adult that I've ever met has always told me how important it is to cover them up. And it's only gotten more urgent the bigger they get. Frantic, even. Even my parents, who are normally so quiet, get surprisingly vocal about it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, 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 hey. Is there something you're not telling us, Yuri? I feel shame every time I see strangers staring at them. Probably thinking about how hideous they are. My body is all wrong. My brain is all wrong. I can't do anything right. Not even the most basic things that all normal people do. I'm just fucking retarded or something. I don't know how to hold a conversation or make a friend. That's the autism speaking. I'm never going to have a normal life. I'm gonna be like Boblax. Actually, that's a great idea. I should just start fucking Twitter verses again. That way I don't have to actually show my face. The thought makes me cry harder. I think of every classmate at school who's ever called me weird. Oh, she weird, bro. Everyone who's ever laughed at me. Everyone who's ever made fun of the way I talk. Why would they ever make fun of my fucking speech? I don't understand it. This sounds perfectly normal. Number 13. I either talk too slowly or I get called a know-it-all. I'm so stupid. I can't do anything right. I remember earlier today wondering how Zara the groom could like Natsuki more than me. I forgot I named the MC Zara the groom. Now I feel stupid for having that thought. Of course, he would like her more than me. He would like anyone more than me. I'm just too broken. I think of the time I spent with Zara the groom today. It was the most wonderful, beautiful thing I've ever experienced. And I know it'll never happen again. I start sobbing into the floor. Dot dot dot. And on top of all of that, I have this disturbing habit of hurting myself, and I don't know how to stop. It's kinda crazy, to be honest. I want to stop. I have to stop. I need to stop. But I just can't. And yet, even as I'm lying here, I want to do it again. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Oh, wait, you know what? You should start a fucking Midwest emo band. I think you would be fucking based at that. Damn, bro. Just gonna fucking lie there? I'm so cold. Bitch, get up! I wonder how much time has passed. My parents are probably going to be home soon. Where the fuck are they? The bleeding seems to have stopped, but now there's blood all covering the entire bathroom floor. But there's a lot of blood on the floor. Thanks, Yuri. I wonder how much blood I would have to lose to die from it. I think it was like a few gallons. I don't want to die. Not really. I should get up, but I don't want to. It's kind of cringe. I feel a wave of dizziness as I slowly pull myself to my feet. I'm so thirsty. Just like every single Yuri fan out there. I go to the sink, willing myself not to look in the mirror again. I don't want to know what I look like. Bitch, you already know what you look like. I cup my hands under the faucet to fill them with water. I bring it to my lips. It looks red and tastes bloody, but I don't care right now. My movement seems to have started a trickle of blood coming out of the wound again. That's kind of cringe. I think I'd better focus on sewing it up. I'm going to need the bottle of alcohol again, but I see that its contents have spilled. There's only a little bit left at the bottom. I take it with me anyway. I take my bra as well. I know I'm going to want it when I'm done. I see my knife on the floor too, red with blood. I can't bring myself to touch it right now. I stagger back into my room, barely conscious of bloody handprints I'm leaving as I go. Oh, the piano's back. Woohoo! I look at my clock. My parents will be home soon. They always work late, a consequence of running their own business together. I pull out my sewing kit and set it on the bed. I'll have to sterilize the needle, probably the thread too. I have an idea. I go to my closet and pull out a box of vanilla scented tea light candles. I use them to mask the smell of blood in the past. I dump the whole box out on my bed and start lighting them and placing them around the room. I'm not usually fond of sweet things, but I like the smell of vanilla. It's a very calming scent. I think I need that right now. I take a needle from the sewing kit and hold it over one of the candles to sterilize it. As I gaze into the flame of the menorah, another idea strikes me. Should I cauterize the wound? I know the theory of it. Burning the edges of the wound is supposed to stop the bleeding. It would probably be faster than sewing it, but I would have to look up how to do it, and frankly, I'm too fucking lazy to. No, I have to stop overthinking things. I have to focus. I'm just going to sew it like I originally planned. I thread the needle and pour the last of the alcohol over the thread. I sit down on my bed. I use tissues to wipe away blood around the wound. I close my eyes. Number 12. I take some deep breaths. The vanilla helps. I'm going to need steady hands for this. Inserting the needle into my skin isn't as bad as I expected. It just feels like a series of pinpricks. After all I've experienced, I hardly feel it. It's just like sewing a hole in my clothes. Each time I push the point of the needle through the edge of the wound, it feels like progress. Each time I pull the thread tight, the wound closes a little more. When I'm done, I can't help but feel pleased with how it looks. Once I put a bandage over it, I put my bra back on. I feel a lot better. I think I'm going to be okay after all. Now, it's time to clean up. As I stand up, I realize that I've just left a big bloody spot on my bedspread. I look down at myself and see that there's blood all over my right side from when I was lying in it. It's in my hair too. I desperately need a shower. Wait, showering? Cringe. Us gamers don't fucking shower. You're not one of us, Yuri. But that will have to wait. I should start on the hall leading to the bathroom. That's what my parents will most likely see first. I get a cloth and some cleanser out of the cupboard in the bathroom and get to work. I start with the bloody handprints on the walls. It's actually quite relaxing. It's remarkably calming seeing the progress. Maybe I should become a maid when I grow up. Every time I erase another drop of blood on the floor, I feel a little better. I gradually wipe out every little bit of red between my room and the bathroom. Pretty soon, the hallway is looking as clean as it ever has looked. And the smell of the cleanser covers the smell of blood nicely. Now for the bathroom. The pool in the middle of the floor is going to be tougher. I look at my discarded uniform on the floor, also covered in blood. There's a hole clean through the blazer, vest, and undershirt. I can't help being impressed by the sharpness of the knife that it penetrated so many layers of clothing so easily. I get a plastic garbage bag from under the sink and throw my uniform in. Suddenly, I hear noises coming from downstairs. Oh no, Bruce! Panic sets in as I realize that my parents are home. Number 11. No, damn it, I'm not ready. Some small part of me admonishes myself for cursing, even though I didn't say it out loud. Fuck them cockballs. There's still a lot of blood to be cleaned up on the floor, not to mention the blood all over my body. What do I do? I close the bathroom door. I take some deep steadying breaths. As long as they don't come in here, I'll be fine. I'm just going to have to move a little faster. Did I close the door to my room? I can't remember. I hope so. I'm not going to go out to check now. I'll just have to hope they don't look in there. I start the water running in the bathtub. If I'm taking a bath, it gives me an excuse to be in here for a while. While it's filling up, I use the towel that I'd been using earlier to soak up the blood on the floor. And alternate between wiping out blood and wringing the towel out into the sink. The fact that I have to do it more than once makes me feel increasingly alarmed about just how much blood came out of me. Damn, bro, that's crazy. So much red everywhere. It's really getting to me. Maybe that was the storm that was rising up inside me all along. But with a bit of work, I'm able to get the bathroom spotless again. I then throw the towel in the bag with the uniform. I'm thirsty again, which I guess makes sense considering how much fluid I lost. I just drink straight from the faucet this time. I'm beyond caring about the indignity of it. I think it's time to clean myself up. And now that I think about it, a bath would feel really, really nice right now. I feel the water with my hand. It's pleasantly hot. I'm suddenly conscious of just how cold I'm feeling right now. As I finish undressing, I notice that even my panties have blood on them. Whoa! Blood everywhere. How did it come to this? Damn, when did I turn into Gerard Way? I try not to think about just how weird my day has gotten. I throw my underwear into the garbage bag. I'm careful to keep the wound above water. I have a feeling it would be bad to get it wet right now. I sit back in the tub and close my eyes. I let the heat from the water saturate me. It feels cleansing, rejuvenating. I start to think that maybe, just maybe, I can make a fresh start of things. Nice one, Yuri. Today was quite terrible, there's no doubt about that. But I feel like I learned something important. For my whole life, I've witnessed people around me forming relationships and friendships, sharing experiences with each other. And I long ago made peace with the idea that those are just things that other people do. I am not like them, they are not like me. At best, I could only experience it vicariously through the characters in my books, through the painting of Mark. But what if that's not true? My experience with Zara the Groom today was incredible. It was beyond description. Just like fix it in January 2021. Something I never thought I could possibly have happen in my life. And well, it's possible that I've ruined any chance of that happening with Sarah the Groom again. But it still serves as proof that these wonderful experiences exist and that I can have them. Maybe I should stop thinking about Sarah the Groom. Maybe I should focus more on myself. Every day, when I come into the club, I spend the whole time sitting alone reading my books. I don't interact with anyone. Well, except for the one disastrous time, but I'd rather not think about that. I've been keeping to myself every day for months, ever since Monica formed that damn club. Maybe it's about time that I try reaching out to the others. Maybe it's about time that I try expressing myself more. Maybe I don't have to be alone any longer. Monica and Sayori are good people, totally, definitely Monica. Maybe they could be good friends. Maybe even that bitch Natsuki too. Well actually maybe not Natsuki, you know, cause fuck that hoe, but like Monica and Sayori for sure, like definitely, oh my gosh. My mind fills with possibilities. There are beautiful experiences out there and I can have them. I can have them for real. Not just in my imagination. Number 10. I smile at the thought. The future looks bright. I open my eyes. The bathwater is tinged red. Holy shit. The present, however, still needs some work. I'm so exhausted. I feel like I could fall asleep right now. But I know that would be a bad idea. It's time to start moving again. After cleaning myself as best as I can, I force myself to get up. I feel weak. It feels like it's taking all of my strength to stay upright, maybe from the copious amounts of blood I lost. I suddenly realize how hungry I am. Maybe that too. And all things considered, it's probably really important for me to eat something to help get my strength back. After I wrap a towel around myself, I find it pleasing to watch the red water go down the drain. It feels like it's taking all of my problems with it. Yeah, for good one, Yuri. I wipe down the tub for good measure, then check on my uniform. Mercifully, the bag has not leaked. All the blood has stayed inside. That just leaves the knife, still exactly where I dropped it earlier. The source of all my trouble tonight. After a brief moment of consideration, I pick it up, retract the blade, and place it into the garbage bag. I cautiously open the door and peer out into the hallway. It sounds like my parents are in the kitchen downstairs doing normal parent things. It's going to look awfully strange if I go outside carrying a bag this late into the evening. In any case, I need to go to my room first. As I enter my room, just looking at all the blood still to clean up makes me feel exhausted. It's on the floor, it's on my bed, it's on me. I don't think I have the energy left to deal with any of this right now. I think I'll wait until tomorrow to deal with my uniform. I set the bag on the floor. I'm starving. I wonder if it's safe enough to get a snack from downstairs. Number 9. Two Dokis kissing. This photo depicts two gay Dokis kissing. I could do with some tea too. As I put on my pajamas, I consider what to do. I don't know how long my parents are going to stay up. I don't know if I can wait for them to go to bed. They typically don't pay much attention to me, but I still don't want to risk them noticing anything unusual. As I finish dressing, I put my hands up to my face and sniff. I still smell blood. I wonder if I'll ever get the smell out. I've had occasion to wonder if people at school smell it on me anytime I cut myself. No one has ever said anything about it, but I can never be sure. Then again, normal people probably don't even know what blood smells like. In any case, I feel like I should do something to mask the smell if I'm going downstairs. I have an idea. I look in the closet. I try to keep things organized in there, but I know I'm going to have to do some digging. I finally find what I'm looking for. A bottle of perfume. It was a birthday gift from last year. Or was it the year before that? Or was it the year before that one? Or was it the year before that one, because that's the only thing people ever give me? Who knows? I don't even remember who gave it to me. Some relative, an aunt or uncle I don't see much of. Damn, Yuri. I've never really seen the point of it. It's just one of those things that girls are expected to use. Well, maybe I'll put it to use today. After a bit of fumbling, I figure out how to spray myself with it. Damn, Yuri, you've never used a fucking perfume bottle? Even I have!
Nigga, what?
Only in June, though. Because I'm not gay. It's a pleasant, sweet, flowery smell. Actually, something about the smell makes me feel a little energized. I feel like the last of my hesitance about going downstairs has slipped away. I check my reflection one more time. I look a little pale, but otherwise fine. Ah, Yuri, you look the exact same. I think I can do this. As I enter the kitchen, my parents don't even look at me. They don't even know I'm here.
Oh my god, it's a big boss. No one hears the words that they say. Has a memory gone? Are you feeling none of the words they say? But a voiceless cloud isn't backing down when the air tightens. Was there no hesitation to say my name? Has the memory gone? Are you feeling now? Can we all become invisible?
I'm sorry, but Yuri is big boss. You can't convince me otherwise. My mom is sitting at the kitchen table, reading a book. My dad is behind the kitchen counter. It looks like he's preparing a snack before bed. It's like, bro, is that a fucking lunchly? He's blocking the way to the kettle. I wait patiently behind him for him to move. I could probably just ask him to move, but I don't trust my voice right now. Besides, it always feels strange. Breaking the silence in here. Eventually, he steps aside to join my mom at the table and I start preparing my tea. They still don't say anything to each other. I wonder if they talk to each other while they're at work. While I'm waiting for the water to boil, my eye is drawn to the loaf of bread that my dad was just cutting from. I could really do with some bread and butter. Probably not the most nourishing choice, but I think it's all I'll be able to manage right now. I gaze at the bread knife. I hesitate about picking it up. Oh no. This is the knife that started it all. The first one that I cut myself with. I think I hate it right now. I may never be normal, but that habit has caused me more trouble than anything else. Why did I just pick up like a normal habit like fucking gambling? Still, it's a useful tool, and I'm hungry. I pick up the knife and start cutting the bread. As the knife enters the bread, images come into my head of the knife entering other things. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, Yuri? What do you mean by that? I force myself to look away as I'm cutting. I try to control my shaking hands. I look over at my parents, still sitting at the table. Still calmly oblivious to anything unusual happening, as always. In some ways, it's refreshing that I don't have to try so hard to pretend to be normal here. It doesn't matter how I behave, because they don't notice me anyway. But at the moment, some part of me wants to cry and scream at them. To let them know that their daughter almost died today. I could have died! Sometimes I wish that I could have some kind of relationship with them, instead of being looked at as a fucking tism-riddled retard. That we could talk, that I could tell them about my day at school, or have a book I'm reading, or about a book I'm reading, but no, I'm too riddled with the tism. That they could teach me things like how to make friends. It wouldn't fix everything that's wrong with me, but it might make some things easier. I turn back to the counter, finish preparing my snack, and get ready to go back to my room. I hesitate. I think back to how I felt in the bathtub, about wanting a new beginning. Maybe it could start here. Maybe I could try talking to my parents for once. Whoa! It's like, Yuri, calm down. Calm down, Yuri. We're getting a little too spicy here. I turn to them. They don't look up. Well, shit, that did not go well. I can't do it. I turn away and hurry back to my room. Well, maybe my new beginning can start tomorrow. I close the door and take a seat at my desk. Once I've had a bite to eat, it eases the dizziness and lightheadedness I'm feeling. Perhaps I'll get started on that poem for tomorrow. As I pull up my notebook and pen, the first thing that pops into my mind is to write about my cutting habit. No, that's a bad idea. That's a very, very bad idea, but what if? What if I write about my cutting habit, but make it very, very, very vague and hide it behind 1 billion metaphors? So that way nobody gets it. Genius. Why would I even think about that? I know I want a new start, but I'm not remotely ready to talk about that. Still, I think back to what Monica said to me earlier. She said she wanted me to be more daring with my writing. And that we're all in this together. No one will judge me. I don't know how much I really believe that. I suspect that Monica might think differently if she knew the truth about me. I mean, yeah, that most likely would be true. I mean, she's probably thinking about murdering me right now, but like, damn. She might actually not like me, ooh. But the more I think about it, the more I think this could be good for me. This is a habit that I really, really want to break away from. And maybe talking about it could help me with that. With that in mind, I start to write. Number 7. I choose my words carefully. I don't write anything that will directly give away what I'm talking about cutting myself. I end up choosing to use a raccoon for the metaphor of self-harm. It seems fitting. I finish the poem and write the title, The Raccoon, at the top. Or as I like to call it, The Coon. My favorite superhero of all time. I look over it one more time to make sure no one can guess what it's really about. And if they ask, I could just speak generally and say that it's about unusual habits or an unusual hobby. In any case, I'm feeling quite satisfied about it. I think it's time for bed. Oh, right. Looking at the blood-stained blanket and sheets makes me feel exhausted all over again. How bad would it be if I just don't bother changing them? Right now, it feels like even just sitting here is taking too much energy. And there's still all the blood on the floor, too. I really don't want to lie on bloody sheets, though. I go to the closet and pick out a fresh sheet set. I just keep telling myself that it's the last thing I need to do. Everything else can wait until tomorrow. I pull the sheets and blanket off the bed and toss them in a heap on the floor. But I'm only halfway through replacing them when I finally pass out. Oh, I thought they were gonna do like the, falling sound. You know what? I think that right there is a great place to leave off for this episode. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to hit that like button and, of course, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell so that way you won't miss when I upload another episode of Doki Doki Storm or any other mod for that matter. And with all that being said, as always, until next time, so long, comrades.